Hi there, Jeremy O'Carroll, Director of the Reiki Centre here. These days there's a really popular theory that I'd like to talk to you about. And the theory is that all energies are really, well, just the same. Maybe the desire here is not to offend anyone, because if you say, well, Reiki is very different from Pella, which is very different from light dynamics, which is very different from Qigong energy, etc., then there's a temptation for people to think, well, one is better than the other, and then you'll upset people. Another reason why people tend to think they're all the same, or want to say that they're all the same, is because they really don't have the energetic sensitivity to tell the difference. I get a lot of people who call me wanting to chat to me about my Reiki courses, and they say, look, I already practice Reiki, but I'm wanting to learn a little bit more, etc. And in my mind, I think to myself, I doubt you practice Reiki, but certainly you're practicing your own hands-on healing. Now, this doesn't mean that their hands-on healing is any worse than Reiki, but there's a huge probability that they're quite different things. Now, in the broader sense of the term, possibly you might say, yes, all energies are the same because they come from source. But you and I, we both come from source too, but the way we express ourselves is very different. So we might be built of fundamentally the same stuff, but we're also very different, and so too with energies. Now, the problem with thinking that all energies are the same is that it really will limit your energetic growth. Because if you don't think that there are other types of energy, you're not going to search for them, and as a result, you're not going to find them. So the first thing that you really need to do is accept that, yes, at least there's the possibility that there are very many different types of energies. If you can't detect these different sorts of energies though, if you don't yet have that energetic sensitivity, that subtlety of feel, then you're going to need to take some steps to get it. One of the issues is that people, because they don't have this sensitivity, they can feel energy, but as I say, they can't detect, in a sense, the flavors. It's a little bit like ice cream. Imagine you've got hundreds and hundreds of different flavors of ice cream. You've got chocolate, strawberry, bubblegum, all sorts of different things, but the only thing you can detect is the texture of the ice cream, that it's hot or that it's cold, but not the actual individual flavors. That's a little bit like how it is for most people on an energetic plane. So the thing about energies though is that really what we're talking about when we say there's differences, principally we're talking about higher and lower vibration, so the speed of the vibration. And in that sense, you've got a kind of a denser and a lighter kind of vibrations. And as a result, the denser ones will tend to be more durable than the lighter ones. So here, I want to repeat that I'm not saying that high is necessarily better than lower. For instance, if you want something to hang around for a long time, like a rock, it will last for millions of years because it's got a very dense energetic vibration. Whereas, and that's good if you want, as I said, that durability. But let's say you want an idea to travel really fast. Maybe let's imagine a telepathic idea. That would be nice. Well, that's going to need to be a very light vibration because then it can travel very quickly and it's very mobile. So depending on what you want, you'll either want a light vibration or a dense vibration. If you're wanting to work on a very physical level, then a denser vibration is good. If you're wanting to work on, say, an auric field, then a lighter energetic vibration will do the trick better. So how then do you develop this energetic sensitivity, this range of feeling? Well, the key really is simply to learn more than one energy system. A lot of people get stuck with just one, and as a result, they have no point of contrast. But the moment you learn a second energy system, then suddenly you'll start to feel the differences because you'll have two very distinct flavors in a sense. And even if at first you can't really tell the difference, hopefully and almost certainly by working with them, you'll bit by bit get to feel the very distinct flavors of these energies. Now, personally, I like Pella. Now, you've probably heard me talking about Pella and you go, well, yeah, I'm a bit sick of it almost. Well, the reason I love Pella is that there are a few of them. Firstly, it's attunement based. That means that just like Reiki, all you have to do is rock up for a course, you get attuned, and bang, all at once, you can connect straight away to the Pella energy, so it makes it dead simple. Secondly, the beautiful thing about Pella is that it will actually really help to expand that sensitivity, because it expands your kind of inner evolution, your inner growth, and as a result, you'll become much more aware of the different flavors of energy. Better still, Pelaware helps you to actually tap into your very own energy system. So we're talking about going beyond Pelaware energy here so that you can tap directly into source and channel your own energy systems. Now, once you start doing that, of course, you're going to start to tap into very many different types of energy flavors, and as a result, it'll be quite simple for you to go, yeah, that really feels like a higher vibration than that one. That's a kind of a lower one. And then when you're working with individual clients, you're going to be able to draw down the specific energetic vibration you need for that person, because for some issues, you're going to want a more dense vibration. And if you're able to channel things down directly from source, then that's going to be a big advantage. You'll be able to get that vibration you need and work with that client. If you want a lighter vibration, you're going to be able to draw that down too. So there are many advantages to working with Pelaware over and beyond the fact that it's going to give you a point of contrast. But that said, you may be drawn to something else entirely, and that is fine. The key is, though, that once you've really had a bit of practice at one, it's a great idea to expand your repertoire, learn a second, get that point of contrast, and really explore the differences in energy vibrations, because if you do, you're going to have a lot of fun and it's going to add incredible depth to your healing work. So go out there, experiment with different healing energies, and have a lot of fun. Thank you.